What's up, guys? My name is Zoe, and I decided to make a YouTube video. Sounds stupid, I know, but I don't really know what to talk about, so I guess I'll just talk about like myself and my family and stuff. Yeah, here we go. This is my cat. His name is Oliver, and he loves attention. He thinks he's a dog, honestly. He just kind of like, he chases his tail and he plays fetch and stuff, which is, I guess, pretty cool. When he was little, like a baby, I know he's still kind of little and he looks like a baby, but he used to like take his like toys and put them in his water bowl, and I thought that was like really funny and stuff. He learned how to turn on the sink, so that's always fun. And yes, I know, I'm talking about you. And he can open doors, so we always have to lock our doors and stuff. I have a mom and dad who are divorced. They got divorced when I was like 5, but you know, whatever. And so my mom's a teacher, and she's a really good teacher, and she's really, really nice, and we have fun a lot, and we laugh a lot, and she always tells jokes that she thinks are funny at the moment, and they're really just pathetic. And my dad is really funny. He's always like supportive of stuff, and he buys me paint and stuff so I can do art with and stuff like that. He's really funny, and so my parents live like 3 hours away from each other, so I see my dad every other weekend, but it's perfectly fine, I guess. I have a brother. I have a big brother who's in college right now, and so he's like away from home, and I kind of miss him, honestly. Like, I used to think when he goes to college I'm gonna be the happiest person in the world, but no, I kind of miss him anyways. Yeah, that's my family. Well, not my whole family. I have a grandmother and a grandfather who love each other very much, and I love them very much. My grandfather's really sarcastic, which is probably where I get it, honestly. And my grandmother is really, really perky. She likes fashion and stuff, and she always has to have her outfits matching. She's always picking out outfits and always has her nails done. Yeah, I have my nails done never. They're always painted black, and like the day after I paint them they get chipped, which is super annoying. And then there's me. I like to read a lot, as you can probably tell because of my shirt. Yeah, I like to read. I like to draw. Actually, my sketchbook is right there. Well, I finished a sketchbook before, and I have another sketchbook. I like to write. I have like a Wattpad account and stuff. I have one of my books that has 1,000 reads, which I thought's pretty cool. I like to draw. Well, I already said that. Dang it, Zoe, you're so stupid. Anyways, I like to read, write, draw. I like to listen to music, and I like to sing a lot. Music is like the way out of the world, I guess. Music is just everywhere, no matter where you go. I love it a lot. And so I guess you can probably tell by like my character and stuff, but the bands I like are like My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco, which I'm literally wearing their bracelet, 21 Pilots, and I like a couple of Sleeping with Sirens songs. I don't really listen to them as much as I do. Oh, and All American Rejects. I am such All American Rejects trash. I saw their concert at Universal the other day, and it was amazing. It was so good. I loved it. Anyways, so I'm starting to write this book, but I don't think it's gonna really work out for me because I don't have patience and I get bored with things very easily. And so it's about this girl who's like, all right, so basically what happens is the world, as I was saying before, oh wow, the world is basically an insane asylum for the whole universe. So like 100 years ago, this is like very, 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 very far into the future. The world is completely deserted. People just died off and stuff. And so what happened is another planet inhabits Earth, and they send their insane people to Earth. And then maybe like 60 years later, nobody really recognizes Earth anymore and stuff. Nobody really notices. So the government decides to send a bunch of juvenile delinquents to Earth to see if it's like still insane and see if people are still crazy and stuff, because nobody really cares about the juveniles. But yeah, so that's basically how that's gonna go. And what else can I tell you guys about me? Not much really. I have a pretty boring life. I hate school and I don't really have a lot of friends. What else is new? Um, oh, my YouTubers. I really like Shane Dawson and The Gabby Show and Lizbug and who else like? Ooh, Liza. And I like Superwoman. Dan and Phil, definitely Dan and Phil. They're amazing and I love them. Um, I think my favorite YouTuber at the moment is probably, oh no, Clever Style. I like them too. They're super cool and stuff. I like how they're like beauty gurus, but they're not actually beauty gurus. Like they try beauty stuff, but they're not like, okay, and then we're gonna do this and this and this and this. Oh look, I'm beautiful. 2 minutes later. That just doesn't happen. It's just not the way it works. But yeah, they're pretty cool. But I think my favorite YouTuber at the moment is probably Shane Dawson because he's hilarious. My friends tell me I act like him, and honestly, they're not wrong. So if you like see hints of Shane Dawson in my video, it's just me and not me pretending to be him. Because you can't pretend to do that because plagiarism, stuff, things. Oh, Walking Dead. Haha. That's like my #1 obsession right now. It's probably The Walking Dead because I adore it so much and it ended and now we have to wait till freaking October. And I'm gonna go on a rampage about this if I do not stop right now. So I'm gonna stop. Take a deep breath. Let it out. And start over. I love The Walking Dead. It's amazing and wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna leave now because you guys probably stopped watching like at the beginning of the video when you saw my face. So peace out.